I have it tougher than Ohtani.
Ohtani has succeeded as a two-way star in both NPB and MLB. Now, a shocking comment from an American football player. That appeared to downplay Ohtani's two-way career has sparked controversy in Japan. Surprisingly, even former NFL legends in the same sport were left shaking their heads, saying they simply could not agree with the statement, and one after another, they voiced harsh criticism. The situation escalated even further when a current Yankees player fired back with a strong rebuttal. So, what exactly did he say? And why did stars from both the NFL and MLB push back against him?
Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe.
Ohtani's two-way stardom is dismissed, sparking massive backlash.
American football is one of the most popular of the Big Four major sports in the United States, and its incredible popularity is reflected in the numbers. At Super Bowl 59, held in February 2025, the average viewership reached an all-time high, showing just how massive the sport's popularity is. And this year, one NFL player, who has announced plans to compete as a two-way player, has been drawing a lot of attention. That player came under heavy criticism after saying about Ohtani, "I have it tougher than Ohtani." The player in question is Travis Hunter, who joined the Jaguars as the #2 overall pick in last year's NFL draft. A year later, Travis actually took on the challenge of playing both ways, but his rookie season would come to an early end after he suffered a knee injury. On March 1st, during an interview at the NFL Combine, Hunter was asked about playing two ways compared with Ohtani, and he said, "Probably me and what I do in football is more impressive." Following that comment, former NFL players, active MLB players, and American media figures pushed back, saying, "That's not true," and the controversy quickly exploded nationwide. What do you think about his comment? Travis Hunter's controversial comments about Ohtani's two-way career have drawn a stunned reaction from former NFL players and sparked a nationwide debate. The Los Angeles Times reported that even fellow football players mocked Hunter's claim that playing both offense and defense in the NFL would be more difficult than. Shohei Ohtani handles both hitting and pitching in baseball. In particular, former NFL player Chad Johnson appeared on Sports Commentator, Stephen A. Smith's show, The Stephen A. Smith Show, and challenged Hunter's comments. During the show, Johnson began by saying, "I need to take Hunter to the batting cage," before adding, "He may be an athletic freak, but I'd like to see him in the cage trying to hit a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. Comparing him to Ohtani would be a little presumptuous." He went on to say, "The two hardest things in life are hitting a baseball and maintaining long-term happiness with a woman," emphasizing that comparing Hunter to Ohtani was simply not appropriate. The criticism didn't stop there. The comment also drew heavy backlash from the baseball world. Try playing both ways in the NFL for even one full year without getting injured. Former Twins pitcher Trevor May also weighed in on the controversy. During an appearance on MLB Network's Sirius XM radio show, May acknowledged that there was some truth to Hunter's argument, saying, "To play both ways in the NFL, you have to be really good at both, and you also need the stamina to do both in the same game." However, he went on to say, "But the most unique and difficult thing in sports is hitting a moving ball. And what you do in other sports doesn't help you in baseball." He emphasized just how difficult Ohtani's challenge truly is. He went on to emphasize, "The two are different, and just because you can do one doesn't mean you can do the other. So being able to do both at Ohtani's level is the most admirable achievement in sports history." He continued, And Babe Ruth is also one of the most remarkable athletes. Ohtani and Ruth are the best players at both hitting and pitching. There are only two of them. Travis, I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying, but no. He firmly rejected Hunter's claim. Yankees infielder Jazz Chisholm Jr., who is also known for making outspoken comments, took to X and posted, "Amazing athlete, but not the same." Once again, emphasizing the unique value of Ohtani's two-way ability. As a result, there was almost no support for Hunter's comments, not only from the baseball world, but also from within the American football community itself. His remarks, which appeared to downplay Ohtani's incredible achievements, drew widespread criticism, and sports fans across the United States had plenty to say. Hunter should prove he can successfully play both ways in the NFL before talking about Ohtani. There's no way a college player who hasn't accomplished anything can compare himself to Ohtani. In the NFL, he'd probably have to choose between offense and defense. He may be a great athlete, but it's not right for an amateur to downplay Ohtani. Doug McCain of Dodgers Nation also criticized Hunter's comments. McCain pointed out, "While Hunter plays WR and CB, Ohtani is excelling at the highest level in two completely different skill sets, pitching and hitting." He went on to describe Ohtani as the only one in the universe, questioning the comparison itself. Finally, McCain brought up the words of Deion Sanders, the person Hunter respects the most. Deion Sanders was asked which sport was the hardest among football, basketball, track and field, and baseball, and he immediately answered, "Baseball." He went on to say, "The hardest thing was hitting," explaining, "That ball does all kinds of things to me. What other sport can you fail 7 times and still be called great and make hundreds of millions of dollars? Because you succeeded 3 times?" He emphasized just how difficult it is to hit .300 in baseball. The sport Deion Sanders called the hardest, after achieving success in multiple sports, was baseball, especially hitting. But Ohtani has not only achieved extraordinary results at the plate, he has also succeeded as a pitcher. Using Sanders' own words, McCain made an even stronger point. That's why Deion says baseball is the hardest. He's absolutely right. There's nothing harder than hitting a 98, 99, or 100-mile-per-hour fastball. A cornerback and a wide receiver have similar skill sets, so you can at least compare the two. But a pitcher and a hitter are like playing 2 completely different sports at the same time. I never want to hear another ridiculous comparison like this again. Doug McCain described Ohtani as the only one in the universe. And perhaps those words aren't an exaggeration at all. An ace-level pitcher, an MVP-level hitter. In a world where reaching the top in even one of those areas is incredibly difficult, Shohei Ohtani has accomplished both at the highest level. The fact that he is being compared to athletes from completely different sports may be the clearest proof of all that he has already become truly one of a kind.
Thanks for watching all the way through. What did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we continue to follow Shohei Ohtani's incredible journey. See you in the next one.